Um, hi guys, it's Lindo here. I'm back again. So yeah guys, it's been a long time without uploading any video, but I'm back now. So I will be analyzing maybe 2 or 3 pairs in a single video. So yeah guys, before I can do my analysis, or before I can do my breakdown analysis, please don't forget to subscribe guys to the channel, so that I can be able to upload more videos. So yeah guys, as you can see here, I'm on AUS 200, the stock market of Australia, right? So guys, I also said that before, I like to trade the stock market because the stock market pays very well. So I like to trade. And another thing, a stock market, it respects my strategy most of the time. So if you can check on AUS 200, I'm on a weekly chart guys. As always, when I analyze, I start from where? From the high time frames to the lower time frames. Checking the support and resistance, and also the direction of the trend, because in most of the time I like to trade the breakout and the retest of the broken levels, which are support and resistance. Okay, the first thing, if you can check on a weekly, on AUS 200, we're on an uptrend. Why? Because if you can check the current price, which is at 7495.40, is still less than the below swing low, which is 7176.49, meaning on a weekly chart we're on an uptrend, right? So when we're on an uptrend, we always look forward. We always look for buy opportunities. Why? Because the momentum of the market is to the upside. So if the momentum of the market is to the upside, then we need to look forward. We need to look for buy opportunities only, meaning we will always look for the price to be at a support level in order for us to buy. Okay, now I've identified my current trend. My current trend is on an uptrend. So then another thing, you will be checking all your support and resistance, all your major support and resistance, because they are also minor support and resistance, but we'll be focusing more on what? On the major support and resistance on our weekly chart. So if you can check, we're also on an uptrend, right? And another thing, if you can check the previous weekly candle, this one, the previous weekly candle, it closes as what? It closes as bullish, as bearish. So meaning the market was doing what? On the previous week, the market was doing a retest. So the market was on a correction phase. So this coming week, I'm expecting prices to do what? I'm expecting prices to begin with what? With an impulsive move. Because remember, in a market we have 2 types of movement: the correction move and the impulsive move. So this week I will be expecting AUS 200 to be more bullish. And another thing, if you can check here, we're having this order block over here. We're having this bullish order block over here. If you can check, prices rejected that order block and able to close above. So that's another indication that on AUS 200 we're likely to be more bullish this coming week. So yeah guys, another thing, my analysis are not always 100%, but yeah, 90% of the time they are correct. So what I'm trying to say is that I also don't control the market. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to speculate according to my strategy. So what could be the possible movement? Because I'm not in control of the market. I'm just speculating the possible movement on the market using my strategy. So if you can check, it also closes as what the previous weekly candle, it rejected that blue zone, which is our bullish order block or weekly bullish order block, and able to close above, right? So another thing, guys, when you analyze, you need to have a multiple confluence. When I'm saying multiple confluence, whereby your technical indicators or your technical tool generate the same signal, right? So now I'm done identifying all my obvious support and resistance. So now it's where I will be switching to where? It's where I will be switching to a daily time frame to check what is happening on a daily time frame. So if you can check on a daily time frame, we're also on an uptrend. We're also on an uptrend on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, we're also on an uptrend. Why? Because if you can check the current price, which is 7495.0, is still less than what? Is still less than the below swing low or the below support, which is 7358.40, and then what does it mean? It also means that on a daily we will be also looking forward. We will be also looking for buy opportunity, because we're still on an uptrend. And then if you can check that blue zone, it was taken from where? This one. It was taken from the weekly chart. It was the weekly bullish order block, right? And then if you can check on a daily time frame, it's what is our support level, because that level before it was a resistance, right? And then prices managed to broke above this arrow green candle or bullish candle. It closes above that zone. So that zone was no longer a resistance, but now acts as a support. That's why we need to look for buy opportunity when prices does a retest. So on a daily was still on an uptrend, right? And then prices was retesting what? Was retesting this previous swing high, which is what? Which is 7416.64. So we also need to look forward. We also need to look for buy opportunities. Prices have just retested a very, very important level, because on the same level we have the order block. We also have what? The support level, which is 7416.64, right? Because before that point it was the resistance, and then this arrowed candle, it managed to broke above that resistance. So that point is no longer a resistance. It is now what? It is a support level. We need to look for what? We need to look for buy opportunities when prices does what? Does a retest. Then now you will be switching to H4 time frame. On an H4 time frame, was still on an uptrend. On a H4 time frame. And then now, if you can check on an H4 time frame, from here, which is 7641.32, up until where? Up until 7416,64. Prices was where? Prices was on a correction phase, or was retesting that broken level. So if you can check around this blue zone, prices are doing what? Are doing a pattern called a head and shoulder. But that head and shoulder pattern is not yet complete, because if you can check, we have the head, we have the left shoulder, we have the right shoulder, and then so we'll be expecting to buy on this neckline on H4 time frame. We're expecting to buy after the breakout of what? Of this neckline, because remember, when a head and shoulder this is an inverse head and shoulder. It is when that inverse head and shoulder is formed around a support level, it means that prices are ready to what? To do a reversal. So how do we trade the head and shoulder? You can trade the head and shoulder on the second leg, or you can trade it after the breakout of what? Of the neckline. Then switching to 1 hour. On 1 hour, I think it is more visible. Let me remove this zone. On 1 hour is more visible. We have this head, we have this left shoulder, we have head, we have what? We have this right shoulder. So what I'm saying is that on AUS 200, we will be looking for what? We will be looking for buy opportunity if prices break above what? If prices breaks above 7541,50, that's where we'll be looking our buy opportunities up until what? Up until the above swing high, which is 7646,99. That's where we'll be looking for what? That's where we'll be looking for our buy opportunities after the breakout of what? Of 7541,50. So yeah, guys, it's very, very important to do a multiple time frames analysis, because it will help you to do what? It will help you to check the overall direction, not necessarily focusing on a single time frame to do what? To do your analysis. So yeah, guys. Okay, let me check another one, maybe. Okay, Netherlands 25. Okay, guys, as I said that I will be doing 2 or 3 analysis on a single video. So yeah, guys, if you can check Netherlands 25, if you can check on Netherlands 25, was still on an uptrend. Why? Because if you can check the current price, which is 772,37, is still less than what? Is still less than 715,83. So meaning we're on an uptrend. And if you can check prices on a daily chart, are creating what? The higher highs, the higher lows, the higher highs and higher lows, right? So meaning we're still on an uptrend. And then when the market is on an uptrend, you only look for what? You only look for buy opportunities. Why? Because the momentum of the market is to the upside. So if you can check when the market is on an uptrend, meaning because we are trading breakout and retest, it means that we will always look for buy opportunities at a support level. So the first thing that you will be doing, you will be checking the trend direction. Second thing, you will be identifying your obvious support and resistance, or your major support and resistance. Your major support and resistance, it will help you to know when to buy or when to sell. So on a daily, I'm done identifying all my obvious support and resistance which are very close to the current price, which is 772.37. And remember, when the market is on an uptrend, the market will always break what? Will always break the previous swing high. When the market is on a downtrend, it will always break the previous swing low, unless there will be a trend reversal. That's where it can go against you. So meaning you can always put the buy stop at a previous swing high when the market is on an uptrend. The only way which the market can go against you is when there will be a trend reversal. Okay, and another thing, if you can check here on Netherlands 25. On Netherlands 25, we're having this order block. Maybe we're having this order block on daily. This was the daily bullish order block. Mark the opening and the higher wick to form what? To form that zone. So if you can check this candle is the one that have retested that order block, and it also rejected on that order block, on that bullish daily order block, and closed as what? And closed as a bullish. So it was an indication that the next day candlestick will be more bullish, since we're on a daily time frame. Okay, now another thing, guys, when you do analyze, simplicity is the key. Don't try to complicate yourself. Just do a simple analysis and stick by the rules of your strategy. That's where you will be making it. And then switch to H4. On H4, if you can check that zone, which is the resistance, it is the support level, because remember, this candle is the one that broke above that daily, because that blue zone, this one, it was taken from where? It was taken from the daily chart, and then this arrowed candle, it broke above that zone. So that zone is no longer a resistance zone, but it is now what? It is the support zone. It is the support zone. So meaning when prices does a retest, we will be looking for buy opportunities on where? On that zone. And also on H4, I'll be identifying all my obvious support and resistance. Meaning I will be identifying all my obvious support and resistance. So if you can check here, prices have retested this zone, and also on H4, prices have just created what? And also have created the order block here. There's an order block in here around this support. I was supposed to buy here on H4, but unfortunately I was kind of busy. I didn't have time on the market last week. So now I will be checking for what? I will be checking for another buy opportunities. So moving to H1. Moving to H1, I can also draw my trend line over here. I can also draw my trend line. Okay, prices have just broke above that trend line. This arrowed candle is the one that broke above that that trend line. So another thing, guys, on Netherlands 25, I'll be expecting prices to do what? To break 772.82 to confirm that we are done with what? We are done with the retracement move. Because if you can check, 772.82 was our last previous lower high before market have touched what? This blue zone. So we will be using this point as what? If it breaks above, meaning we're done with what? We're done with the correction move. So we're ready for the impulsive move, which will be greater than 778.90. So I'm waiting for price to break above 772.82 in order for me to enter with what? With a buy. I also have Euro 50.